Hey, this is Dave Feingold, Fat Jewish Guy, here for HotJewishGirls.com, and I'm here with Patti Stanger. I'm very excited of the Millionaire Matchmaker. She is the Millionaire Matchmaker. How you doing?
How you doing?
Good. I've been writing about you all week. You weren't aware of that.
Is it good things? I hope so.
Yeah, the title of every time I write about you is The Millionaire Matchmaker, My New Heroine, because I'm addicted to it.
Okay, I'm so excited that there's hot Jewish girls out there. I always thought there was 10. That's all God made.
Yeah, no, believe it or not, they are hot and they are out there. I was talking to my cousin in New York, and we were like, where are these girls when we grew up? I think they were there. I just don't think they were at Hebrew school with me.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. I didn't see them in my Hebrew school either, so there you go.
Now, you're from Jersey.
I'm from Short Hills, New Jersey, born and raised. My whole family lives either in Manhattan, New Jersey, and my mom lives in Florida, which is where you go when you retire.
Well, only from the East Coast, though, not from here.
No, I'm California. I'm a newbie.
What brought you out to LA?
I was living in Miami, and I was working for Great Expectations, and the company got sold, and I was staying on for 2 years, and I didn't like the way the company was going. Right. I needed a change. I had broken up with my fiance. I said, I'm going to go to California, because I had a film degree, so I thought I was going to, pursue my film dreams.
And is it like, so you started this matchmaking thing?
Yes.
Okay, and you have a niche market.
Yes.
So.
No one has ever done the millionaire market or given free to women. I started a revolution, and all the competitors started having heart attacks, especially the Jewish matchmakers. I won't name names, but there's one in New York who copied me. And basically, they're all doing it now. They all have millionaire divisions, and they're copying the bandwagons. But it's like the old saying goes: the original is always the best.
No, I fully agree, and Fat Jewish Guy is always the best too. There will never be another one.
You're that fat, by the way.
You know what? I always say that. Let me ask you, you're a beautiful lady, and I always say to the women who say to me, "You're not that fat." If we were at a club and I tried to buy you a drink, you would.
If you were funny, I love Jack Black.
Okay.
So you remind me a little bit of Jack Black. So Jack Black from The Holiday asked me out, tell me he was not precious in that movie with the brisket and the whole thing. Yeah. Okay, I so would have gone out with him.
Really?
Yes, true.
So I'm being compared to Jack Black. That is awesome. Now I want to ask you a quick relationship question, okay? Because I'm a broke comedian. I teach some Hebrew school, whatever. But I know that my potential is incredible. I know it, okay? But as somebody who's not a millionaire yet, I want the girl now. I don't want her when I am the millionaire. I want her to realize my potential. What would you say to me?
I think you need to start dating, but are you going to only stay with Jewish girls now because you're Jewish? Or are you going to go to the shiksas and convert them? Which one?
Yes, Mom. I will only date Jewish girls, Mom.
You're an equal opportunity dater. I could totally tell that, okay? No, that's good, okay. But, the born-agains are really hard to persuade to go to the other team, okay? Just so you know that. So don't hit the South, okay? Basically, I would say to you that, your asset to lead with is your sense of humor.
Right.
You can laugh someone into bed, okay? There's a book out called The Code. Did you ever read that?
No.
And it's a really good book because it talks about, there's some stuff that's not really nice, but it talks about the fact that humor is the greatest aphrodisiac at all for women. So you need to lead with that foot. And I think if you get on more stages and do more stand-up, like at the Improv and places like that, and you get off stage and you go get your water while the next set starts, women will start gravitating to you, but you're going to need to go up to them and ask them, and buy them a drink.
Right, but what I'm saying is I heard your speech and everything. What I want to know is if a woman came up to you right now and said, that guy is cute, I really would want to date him.
Oh, I do pro bono work all the time.
But so you would say, look, I think he has potential. I don't think that,
No, I always tell girls if there's a work in progress where the guy is really ambitious and he has the keyword providership, which means he wants to financially take care of you while you raise the children, you keep the house, warm and burning and all the fire burning, and then he goes out and slays the dragons at work. That's cool, okay? Because he will become a millionaire probably when he hits 40 or 50, and you guys have done it together, which is what Andy's father did. My boyfriend's father. They came from nothing. They went to UCLA. Poor as a churchman, she ran the books, he ran the nursing home business, and they're super successful today. And they built their empire together. That's okay. I'm talking about people that are lazy, that don't want to work, they don't have it, they're always like whining, I can't get a better job, and I can't make more money. They don't see the big picture and have big dreams. And they don't get scared, like when the girl says, I love that house, and it happens to be a $5 million Beverly Hills house. And you say to the girl, you know what? I'm going to make enough money so we can buy a house like that. She doesn't mean it. She's just saying it at that moment. Instead of like, oh my God, she wants a lot of money. I can't handle it.
See, it's just funny because I was talking to Sex Toy Dave earlier, and I was telling him I have my test. And believe it or not, my test is this. First date, you're on the first date with a girl, and you say to her, listen, I just want you to know, I have one rule about dating somebody. If we have twins, they have to be named Gin and Tonic. And you laugh, but here's why it's a test. It's a first date. If she freaks out and goes, no way in hell I'm naming my kids Gin and Tonic, then she's way too, you know what I mean?
Have an education then if she said that.
Right.
Tish, 2 minutes, okay?
We got 2 minutes left. Anyway, I want to thank you very much, Patti. We can watch this show on Bravo.
On Bravo.
When?
Tuesdays at 10 o'clock, watch The Millionaire Matchmaker, and if you're the Nielsen family, bye-bye.
And that's it. So apparently I'm a work in progress, and this is Patti.
Not a work in progress. You can get a girl. Stop that. Rewind, okay? Get that out of your head.
All right.
Okay? Think Jack Black. Okay? Think people like that are super cute. Look, Robin Williams gains weight all the time. Okay?
Right.
Think of all the comedians. They still get women. They still get chicks.
That's true.
Start looking at the actors in Hollywood. They're not, they're not attractive because they're fat in your eyes, but they're still getting women.
No, that's true.
There's a lot of comedians like that, I'm sure.
Yeah,
You know?
I might be one of them.
There you go.
And Mom, only Jewish girls for me.
Okay.
But I just want to say Patti is a hot Jewish girl, and this is for hotjewishgirls.com. From Sephora, this is Fat Jewish Guy saying goodbye.